How's it going, guys? Okay, it's Friday night in the UK. Sunset has gone down, and I want to make a video on urine therapy. I'm trying to spruik up my knowledge on aged urine and also fresh urine, ready for the debates and the mockery to come. So I thought I'd make kind of my version of a kind of mini comprehensive video on why urine therapy is fucking amazing and why fresh urine is the absolute shit. So I do like aged urine and it's my jam, but also I'm quite happy to talk about fresh urine too. Aged urine is fresh urine as well, but a lot of other things. So with that being said, let's go into detail, I guess, with many mechanisms and wondrous things that I know about of fresh urine therapy. This subject is endless, and we can just go on and on forever about these things, but I'll try and make this one too quick and not go all over the place. Unless you guys ask questions, then I tend to stay too long and talk and talk and talk. So, fresh urine therapy. What is urine? Urine is ultra-filtered blood plasma. That's the scientific medical definition of urine. Ultra-filtered blood plasma. So, everything swimming around your blood goes through the kidneys at some point, and the kidneys filter. Well, the kidneys, if there's any excess of vitamins, hormones, minerals, enzymes, that will end up in, it will go through the kidneys instead of going back from the kidneys into the blood. Like 70-80% when it goes to the kidneys or the blood stuff goes back into the body, right? Because it's needed by the body. Any excess is not needed, the body deems, because the body's perfect, and understand the body is perfect, and it can read what it needs exactly. It's got too much something good for it, it ends up in your fresh pee-pee, your urine, right? So urine's not as much waste, although there is very small amount. It's a complicated topic. There's a very small amount of waste that does come out in urine, very small, 0.0001%. Do you hear what I said? 0.0001% is waste comes out in the urine. That leaves 99.999% magic. That's why it works. The people that don't understand fresh urine therapy are freaking out like little babies over 0.0001%. You do the maths. What damage can 0.01% do compared to 99.999% awesome shit? Wakey wakey. People that are too obsessed, Dr. Morse crowd. People that have been brainwashed, that don't want to try it for themselves because they're too brainwashed and too scared and too pussy. Some people, or they're too logical. They're thinking, oh, there's waste. What about the lymphatic waste and yada yada? So the kidneys filter out, do the filtering, and they make ultra-filtered blood plasma. Everything that goes through the kidneys is ultra-filtered, by the way. It goes back into the body. Then some of it, the ultra-filtered blood plasma goes into the urine. If you take your blood is made up of 50% red blood cells. That's the red part of the blood. Then about 45% is the yellow part of the blood. That's the blood plasma, the urine. And then there's the rest is urea, uric acid, and other vitamins, hormones, enzymes, right? So that's a start. How urine is not always product. There's so much magic going on in fresh urine therapy. Obviously, fresh urine therapy applies to aged urine too. So, post this morning. What is in the urine that makes it so magical? Then what's going on? Well, we've got vitamins, we've got minerals, we got hormones, we got enzymes, we got stem cells, we got neurotransmitters. That's like 6 categories of holy fucking shit. And each one of those has got loads and loads and loads of shit into it. Repeat. Minerals, vitamins, hormones, enzymes, stem cells, and neurotransmitters. That's a lot of stuff in your blood. And why is there so much? Because your body is all powerful. You make most of the shit yourself. By the way, your body makes it all by itself. Your blood is swimming with so much nutrition at all times. Your blood. Because your body needs that nutrition. It makes its own nutrition too, guys. I made videos about this. You make your own nutrition. It doesn't always come from food. You make stuff. There's way more nutrition, vitamins and minerals than in your urine. There's way more than you could ever get from your diet. That's a big shocker for people. That video I put out a few years back. Maybe I'll have to tag it underneath that. That's crazy. But yeah, there's so much. Think of that. Vitamins all over the place. A, B, vitamins A, B, C, D, E, K. Vitamin D when it starts coming out in the summertime. Vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm not making this shit up. Go and check on urinalysis. Type in urinalysis on Google. You'll see all the vitamins that are present in the urine. All the vitamins are present in some amounts. You're just reusing it. Oh, and get this for good information. Not only are you reusing the vitamins, minerals, hormones, enzymes, stem cells, and neurotransmitters. Not only are you reusing them, it's a special kind of reusing them. Because in order for your body to make something, it has to use a little bit of energy, right? Well, when it comes out in your urine, your excess of vitamins, excess of minerals, excess of hormones, excess of all these things, when you retake that, it becomes bioavailable. In other words, it's already been made by your body, comes out in the urine, you re-drink the urine or take it in through the skin, however you take the urine in again, your fresh urine, and you don't have to manufacture it. That's already like, what I'm saying is it like a supplement drink. You know, like a supplement drink, you'd have to manufacture it. You don't have to go, your body doesn't have to expend energy to manufacture more vitamin B, A, and all the minerals and enzymes, because when it's already made, it's bioavailable. So it's not only nutritious in the ultimate supplement drink, it's all bioavailable shit that you take in straight, making fresh urine therapy, quite frankly, the ultimate supplement drink. Prove me wrong that it's not the ultimate supplement drink. Because not only is it got hormones, minerals, vitamins, enzymes, neurotransmitters, and stem cells, but there's compounds in the urine that we don't even know, guys. We know a lot of what's in the urine, but there's compounds that haven't even been, the thousands. I'm with Omad Oren-Lupa, wrote a great book on it and said that, and I agree with him, there's so much in urine that we don't even understand, and yet there's so much we do know. So, vitamins, we've got all the vitamins, we've got all the minerals. You know, people worry about getting their minerals and the B12s and selenium and molybdenum and copper and all that shit. Well, there we go. Just drink your urine and you're going to reuse that. Very cool. Minerals are very important. If you believe that, cool. You're taking them with urine. Vitamins too. Hormones. Well, first of your morning peas have a very high melatonin. If you look after your health and you focus on turning your Wi-Fi routers off at night, sleeping in dark, you will produce, and you haven't eaten anything too late at night, you'll produce a lot of melatonin at night, and all those nighttime peas and the first of the morning peas will be high in melatonin. Melatonin is a very powerful hormone that comes out in the pea. Relaxes you, retake it when you drink it again in the morning or nighttime. You drink it, put it in the skin, you're getting melatonin. Very powerful anti-cancer hormone. Extremely powerful anti-cancer. Removes free radicals. That's just one. For guys, it's got testosterone. You know, we lack testosterone as men as society. It's what stops us being divine masculine. I think there's too many men that don't have enough testosterone. They're ejaculating and masturbating to porn, and not even that, and looking after their health generally. And then they're not taking their urine in. And if you retake your urine, you're retaking your sexual hormones for guys and girls. So women will have high estrogen in their urine, men will have high testosterone, or not high, they can reuse it. That's my point. So those are some hormones. You've got melatonin, testosterone. There's the, I'm trying to think about the hormones actually. Insulin, that's an important hormone that's in there. Progesterone. DHEA is a great hormone. That comes out in the urine. All these amazing hormones. DHEA is a really powerful anti-aging hormone. Yeah, that's in your urine. Yeah, and if you fast for 1 or 2, 3 days, whatever fast you do, there's going to be even more DHA to drink from fresh urine therapy. But anyway, always at all times, your urine has DHA in it. Another one, what is it? DHA and there's another one. Oh man, there's another one that's gone off my mind. DHA and human growth hormone. There we go. Human growth hormone. Oh, another massively important hormone that the body produces that comes out in your urine and it's made of bioavailable to you. So when you drink it, you get human growth hormone, which also when you do some fasting, whether it be juice, water, dry, urine, you're also going to produce massively amounts more of human growth hormone. And that's really powerful too. Holy shit. So think of the hormones I've just said. Melatonin in there, testosterone in there, estrogen in there, melatonin, DHA, human growth hormone, insulin, progesterone. There's tons of hormones that are really important. Hormones are one of the keys to health. There's so many angles which I can go with this video. Just keep it nice and simple. There's all over the place. Whatever your jab is and whatever you know on hormones, by the way, and I know you guys have got great knowledge. Yeah, you're drinking it when you take your fresh urine. Of course you are. Of course you are, 100%. So, vitamins, minerals, hormones, done. Another one, neurotransmitters. So we got serotonin, dopamine, GABA, and acetylcholine. Neurotransmitters, you could argue, along with hormones, are the key to happiness. Certainly, we get happy in the sun because of serotonin, and having good levels, optimal levels of serotonin is important. Optimal levels of GABA for relaxation is important. Optimal levels of dopamine are important. All these neurotransmitters come out in your urine, as proven again by urinalysis. And again, even if you're not producing proper amounts, doesn't really matter because you're still producing some, and if you drink your pee, you're going to come and reuse your neurotransmitters. Very cool. You'd be wanting to do that stuff. You know, lack of dopamine causes problems, a lack of serotonin causes wrong amounts of these things, lack of GABA causes problems, so you can retake them on your urine. Stem cells, another one, definitely comes out, proven by Chinese study. Every single urine you have comes stem cells. So you can reuse them. Stem cells can be anything. They can fix problems or they can amplify. So that's very cool and a very powerful one to focus on too. Obviously, heat cutting wound cuts and all that stuff. Stem cells on the skin, fresh urine. That's why one reason why it heals the skin as well. So we've done vitamins, minerals, hormones. I've said neurotransmitters, enzymes. Enzymes are really important for eating food and proficiency of digestion. And again, enzymes come out in your urine. So feel free, guys. And it's not my expert study, I'll be honest. I don't know a lot about enzymes. I just know that they're important for digestion and they're important for health. Optimal enzyme nutrition. I think there's a book by a guy called Enzyme Nutrition. You guys might be interested in reading. I used to have it and never got around to reading it. Howell, I think, is the guy who wrote it. So enzymes are a huge part of health too. And they come out in the urine. And that's about it. But understand that your blood and your body is the most amazing, powerful thing you will ever witness. What's going on in your blood right now, even if you're in disease state or not, it's so powerful. And all the urine is, it's just your blood with a little bit of excess stuff the body's deeming not needing at the moment that you can supplement and amplify. So you can use that again and again and again, instead of spewing out the vitamin and the body going, okay, we don't need this now, but it's still good for us, but we don't need it because we've got excess. And we're like, no, I'll drink my urine. I can retake that. And before I leave as well, I want to talk about fresh urine and disease states. So why does fresh urine alone cure disease? Forget about aged urine. We know it's more powerful than fresh, but just fresh urine for now. Why does fresh urine cure diseases? And it seems to bring people back from the dead. Just fresh urine therapy. It's crazy. Fresh urine fasting, even just fresh urine therapy, not that much change of diet. Fresh urine therapy, there's a quote that I'll never forget, and it's true. It's more powerful than raw foods. Fresh urine. Forget about aged urine. That's obvious, but fresh urine is more powerful than raw foods. So when we are diseased and when someone's seriously crippled and got a disease, understand that if you're not dead yet from that disease, your body's in a fight to try and keep you alive. Your body's doing everything to return itself to homeostasis and to get rid of that disease. Even if you sabotage it, you say you're doing the wrong, whatever you got to that disease state, you weren't looking after your health, you're trying to sabotage it, still eating junk and all that shit. Understand, at any moment in time, your blood is trying to fight for your survival. And that means that when you have a serious disease, all the antibodies are coming out. All the things that are trying to fight that off are coming out, are in the blood, and once they're done, they come out in the urine. So when you do fresh urine therapy, when you have any disease, when you have any disease and you retake your fresh urine, what you're doing is, you're amplifying your defenses against that disease. You're doubling up, because that's a perfect remedy in your own fresh urine at the time you got that disease. It's redoubling up on all the things that your body was trying to do to try and knock that disease off. You're doubling up. You're doubling up on shit. And therefore the disease gets knocked out. The more urine therapy, the more fresh urine therapy you do when you're in trouble, the more it knocks out, the more you double up with everything your body's trying to do to fight it off. And therefore what happens is, you do fight it off. Cancer goes away. Alzheimer's, dementia, all that shit that's all bullshit anyway, just disappears when you're ill. And when you're not ill, then you can start messing about with all the stuff I just said. Let's look at hormones, enzymes, minerals, stem cells, neurotransmitters, all that shit. That's very cool. But when you're diseased, just understand it. Fresh urine therapy alone will do a lot. And it's not really about like a small amounts. That will help. Small amounts here and there, it has its purpose. But the more ill you are, the more I recommend you drink your own fresh urine. And of course, aged urine, yes, definitely. And both. But fresh urine for now will do a lot. It's so powerful. I forget this, how powerful just fresh urine alone is. Kind of advanced over that, but I do promote it for people that are ready for, the first stages of life in urine therapy world, and that's okay if you stay there. It's just fresh urine. It's really powerful, and it's more powerful than distilled water, which is great too at pulling. Another thing with fresh urine that's super powerful is, as well as the hormones, minerals, enzymes, stem cells, neurotransmitters, we've got what's called structured water. You're not dealing with standard distilled water, distilled dead water from a machine that's not been structured. You're dealing with structured water. What do we mean? We mean that the body is structuring the blood plasma, the blood and the ultrafiltered blood plasma, the urine. The body structures the urine, it comes out structured. The urine, the fresh urine, comes out structured. So when you retake fresh urine, you're not taking ordinary distilled water, you're taking structured water. It's very powerful. Now, aged urine, if you've been watching my stuff, is super fucking structured. So you pee and you let it collect in a vessel for a couple of days, it becomes more structured. You let it cover for a week in a room temperature, not in a fridge, guys. Room temperature for a week, and it comes uber super structured. It comes every day, grows stronger. Power. That's the main reason, by the way, why aged urine is so powerful. I nailed it. I fucking nailed it. It's because of uber super structurization, right? Although obviously aged urine has all the stuff that fresh urine has that's amazing. But the point of saying this is fresh urine, the main reason why it's got all that amazing things, ultimate supplement drink, brilliant. But the main reason why fresh urine again is so powerful and aged urine are so powerful, fresh urine, the main reason is because it's structured water. Now what does structured water mean? It means it's negatively charged. There's a negative charge to, it's polarized. Structured water is a polarized thing. It's a polarized water. Why is it important? It's negatively charged, and in simplistic terms, however, also very true, everything bad in your body is a positive charge. That includes parasites, that includes mucus, that includes toxins, that includes heavy metals, that includes everything that's bad for you is the opposite charge. So when you send something like your own blood, your own fresh urine, which is negatively charged into the body, what it does, like a little sweeper, it goes around there, and if you're an ill person that's got arthritis and got little uric acid crystals, for example, blockages all over your body, all over your nardis, you've got blockages because you're eating crap, not looking after yourself, drinking pure water, drinking crappy water, tap water. Well, what the urine does with the negative charge is it goes in there and it just gets attracted to the positive charges and pushes them out. Pushes them out. If you drink it and if you put it on your skin, it pulls them out. It pushes if you drink and it pulls them out. Because it's an opposite charge, because it's polarized, that's what structured water is. It's polarized. Anything that's polarized to a negative charge. Grounding too. That's negatively charged, isn't it? You're receiving negative ions, you're structuring yourself for grounding. See how easy it is, and that's the main reason why urine therapy is so. That's the main reason why urine therapy is so powerful. You're dealing with fresh urine being structured water, and aged urine being uber super structured water. Now, understand this too. It goes a little deeper, and I'll carry on talking. There's different degrees to how structured your fresh urine is, and this is dependent on how healthy you are as an individual. So, the more you work on your health, the more your blood will be structured, and the more high quality, in a way, your fresh urine will become, the more structured it will become. However, also, like I said before, if you're diseased, you've got the perfect elements that are trying to fight for your survival and return to homeostasis in the urine so you can redouble and cure that disease. However, if you're diseased, your urine will be less structured. So it'll be less structured than someone that's healthy, but it will still cure you of that disease. How cool is that? Pretty damn cool. So it's less structured. However, even the person that is in disease state, who has a less structured water, but it's still somewhat structured urine, so he has less structured urine than, say, me, who's looking after my health and fine. Well, when it does, even if he collects, the person that's diseased, if he collects his urine for aging, well, the main reason why aged urine is so powerful is it automatically structures itself without trying. You don't have to try with aged urine. That's the magic of urine therapy. You just sit it in a bottle and it structures itself by itself. You can speed it up by opening the bottle lid. You can speed it up, the aging urine, by putting it outside, putting it under magnets, putting it with red light therapy. But even if you don't do any of those things, it will still structure itself. So, someone that's really diseased, who doesn't have very structured urine water, it's still structured, but compared to mine or yours, it's not structured. Even if that theirs isn't as structured, they sit it out and age it for a few weeks. It becomes the magic we call uber super structured water, Jared Pollock's 4 phase of water. All urines become uber super structured given time, even the most diseased ones, which is why J.W. Armstrong in his book War of Life said that aged urine from really sick people cured them when he massaged it in. It's because aged urine structures itself. That's why. And structured water is huge. And in the community, we need to start talking a lot more and, really backing up Jared Pollock and looking into his work. And we should be blowing up all over the place with structured water, because that is actually the main reason why urine therapy is so fucking powerful. Structured water. And whilst I was talking, I thought of another cool thing that with urine therapy that's in it, an enzyme actually, because I went through the enzyme bit really quick and I didn't think of one. There's an enzyme called thanks to Lee Robert Wilson in his the group, the fresh urine group, he put that in today, reminded me. There's an enzyme called urokinase that removes blood clots. The drug companies use for people with heart attacks, and that urokinase is in your urine. Officially, it's in your urine, and it dilates the blood vessels. So we got something in the urine, an enzyme in the urine that dilates the blood vessels and makes you relax. When the blood vessels relaxed, you can't get diseases. It dilates. So that's another cool. That's one. I'll give you one example of an enzyme. But back to what I was saying, the main mechanism of action for fresh urine is it's structured water, and it's the ultimate supplement drink. Boom, Shiva. There's so much going on, and like I said earlier as well, there's thousands of things that we don't even know about in the urine. We don't even know about, and yet we know so much about what's in urine, and yet we don't know anything. That's the weird thing. And that's where the magic of urine therapy comes in. When the urine ages, it becomes more structured. And also, all the nutrients that were in the fresh urine, when it ages, get preserved by the alkalinity. And the alkalinity preserves the structurization as it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. As it goes from structured fresh to uber super structured from aging, the alkalinity goes up, and the alkalinity maintains the structurization. It's a beautiful process, and it's not, in my opinion, an accident. Just like it's not an accident we're surrounded by urine in the womb, and a baby's skin comes out super soft, because they've been breathing in the urine as a baby, surrounded their mum's amniotic and then their own pee. So that these are not coincidences, are they? Or maybe they are. Someone can challenge me, and maybe I got it wrong, guys. Maybe I'm drinking too much urine and I'm gonna die because I've been drinking so much for 3 years now. I must be on my last legs. My kidneys are gonna die out, and I'm killing myself with a toxic waste product that is gonna kill me. You know, how crazy is that? That's a great argument. It's very true. I should be dead a long time ago, or very sickly, drinking that dirty, fresh and aged urine, for sure. So, good on you, Liz. Yeah, that's the way to go. Fresh urine. Great way to start urine therapy is your first of the morning, if you want to know how to start. First of the morning peas as soon as you wake up. Brilliant. Drink your first of the morning peas. It'll be high in melatonin. It'll make you relaxed and calm. Don't worry too much about taste. I hear it so many times, people saying the taste is always... people imagine the taste is always way worse than it actually is. It never is that bad. You know, and if it is bad, it's okay, because it just tells you that you've been eating crap and not looking after your health and not exercising enough, not getting enough sunlight and grounding, all the good things. You know, it's just your blood, and it will purify itself. And there's another thing called looping, where you can purify your water and make it taste even... Over time, urine will taste beautiful. You just got to keep looping, drinking every single urine you excrete during the daytime, and that's another thing we can talk about another point. So, but I kept trying to keep this brief and went all over the place, and there's a lot more to talk about it and a lot more to learn. So yes, Omad Oren Looping is one of the best books, apart from mine, and I'm not trying to big mine up. There's a couple. There's John W. Armstrong's Water of Life. It's a great book. Martha Christie's Your Own Perfect Medicine, I recommend. Recommend mine too, if you're into aged urine. Holy shit. Fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal books in terms of the information I put out there. And also Omad Oren Looping by D... what's his official name? I don't know. Just type in Omad Oren Looping. That's an amazing book. Agnes posted up in the Activation Philosopher's Stone. Check it out in the Aged Urine group. Agnes posted that today from that book, and it's brilliant. And she reminded me I need to reread that book, just like I need to reread mine sometimes to remind myself. Some books need to be read many times because they're that good. So that one, Omad Oren Looping, is definitely a good one. I'll try and answer the question. Yeah, good question. Looping we'll talk about another day. It's a bit of a complicated topic. I'm not an expert on it. I used to do loads of it, but now I don't do as much. Because I'm into dry fasting as well, guys, so you have to remember that too. But it's all good. Everyone's on their own journey, and looping definitely has its place for some people on their journey. Drinking a lot of urine, same as like doing a flush with just distilled water, is very good. It has its place, and you know, wherever you're at, just experiment is the options I give you. Just experiment with what works for you and what you feel is your highest vibration with urine. But rest assured, urine in your life is a really stupid thing to do in terms of if you want to be the healthiest, happiest version of you. Even just fresh urine, but of course, especially doing fresh and aged urine and start aging that urine. It's so easy to do, isn't it? So easy to do. And before I leave, yes, aged urine injections are possibly one of the ultimate ways if you have the balls to do it. Well, that's controversial. I haven't put it in my first 2 books. I haven't done it yet. It's one of the few things I haven't done with urine. I might need to get to at some point. Yes, but yeah, that's the ultimate. For now, the ultimate way I'd say is vaporization and also just massaging it onto your skin. More powerful than drinking it is very powerful too. Holy shit, aged urine drinking is very powerful, but massaging aged urine on your skin gets it in without bypassing through with the detox and blood system. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Fresh urine therapy, big thing. Definitely a good place to start and a good thing to commit to the rest of your life. It's not a starters thing, it's just forever, man. Urine therapy, it's a complete waste to be peeing it down the toilet. Understand that it's got hormones, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, neurotransmitters and stem cells, and also that fresh urine of any person is structured water. And that's Jared Pollock's 4 phase of water, which means it's negatively charged, which means that it goes around and pulling out all the crap from the body. And also, when it's negatively charged, it means that it provides with electric energy. And it's magnetic, because it pulls, you've got the negative, positive, but also it's electric. Negatively charged things are electric. Your body is electric. So now you give yourself electricity with your own urine, fresh urine, and especially aged urine. You become electric. You start becoming the best version of yourself and happy and healthy and healing yourself. There's many levels to it, and wow, I appreciate you guys for watching, and thank you very much. I've been all over the place. I try my best, and God bless you wherever you are in your journey with urine therapy. Even if you haven't started and you're open-minded to it, you'll get there. And if not, cool. And if you don't want to try it yet, and your last legs, it's good to know, isn't it? If you're in trouble, now you know. And if you are on it, cool, carry on it and keep going and planting seeds and keep spreading the word on these amazing things. The body is all powerful, and that's what urine therapy will teach you. Experiencing the magic of urine therapy will make you feel really good. And it will teach you that the body is beautiful and it was created by something, and there's no such thing as waste in this world. There is no such thing as waste in duality. There's no such thing as waste, and urine is not, it never has been a waste product. It's an insult to your creator to think that it is a waste product. And it's also an insult in a way to not be open-minded enough to try it and to experience the magic of being healthy and best version of yourself. All right, peace. Thank you very much.